Shortly after the accident, we were downtown going to a doctor's appointment, and I remember pretty vividly that when people walked past, it was hard to track their location. It almost seemed like they were jumping around like it shows here. Well, we went to the doctor's appointment, and the thing I remember from that was that it was really hard to understand what was being said. It was almost kind of just background murmuring, as opposed to words that you could make out. And the whole time I felt like I was almost locked into spacing out at small details in the room, like shown here, just this corner of one of the beds of the piece of paper. So after that, headed back home. I was checking some email, and I suddenly got sick, as you could see the little wave of green background there from looking at the screen and from trying to understand the emails. And that's kind of when we realized I wasn't just going to be going back to work after a week. This is me remembering. You can see the black bars on the top and bottom to symbolize memory of how the job is kind of off limits. I turned on a cell phone, and there's just this kind of sharp shock to the nervous system and the eyes because it seems so bright even though it's just at a normal setting. The noise kind of helps give that nervous system effect to the viewer. This shows that games and things like that, chess in particular, became too hard because the same type of thing, if I tried, I would get sick. Simple tasks like sweeping the floor required so much eye work of the kind of back and forth that, yeah, I tried that. Was sick in bed for quite a while afterwards. Reading became difficult. The kind of whole page started to blur together. You get kind of like really quickly eye fatigue, and then I start getting an upset stomach, and as the green is showing here, needing to lay down and getting sick. I wasn't able to cook anymore, or even boil water because of the way things looked, and then trying to figure out the order of the tasks. It was also even a challenge to eat, as you can see here with the green and then the gray kind of symbolizing that it's off limits. I lost about 45 pounds just because of difficulty eating and upset stomach. I spent so much time in bed, over 1,000 hours sick in bed, and so this scene right here will recur throughout the video. So that's basically the summary of the first 6 months almost. You can see this is fall, and then that's transitioning to winter. Just lots and lots of time in bed in a dark room. Then after this is the discovery of the outside.